in the summer depths of night, when the world slumbered and the moon cast its pallid glow upon the earth, the inhabitants of Oakridge Manor found themselves gripped by a peculiar phenomenon known only as the haunting hour. It was a time when the boundaries between the realms of the living and the spectral were said to waver, and the air was thick with an eerie anticipation. Emily, drawn by her insatiable curiosity for the unknown, had heard whispers of this enigmatic hour since her arrival in the town. Oakridge Manor, an ancient estate nestled on the outskirts of the village, was rumored to be the epicenter of these spectral disturbances. Stories passed down through generations spoke of shadowy figures that materialized and haunting cries that pierced the stillness, all during the bewitching hour that lingered between midnight and the break of dawn. Determined to uncover the truth behind these tales, Emily set out one moonlit night, her footsteps muffled by the soft earth. Her lantern flickered as she navigated the overgrown path that led to the manor's wrought iron gates. The moon hung low in the sky, casting long, wavering shadows that seemed to dance to a rhythm known only to the night. As Emily crossed the threshold of Oakridge Manor, a shiver ran down her spine, and she couldn't shake the sensation of being watched. The manor itself exuded an aura of both grandeur and decay, its windows like hollow eyes staring into the depths of her soul. Every creak and rustle of the wind seemed to conspire against her, creating a symphony of unsettling sounds that sent her heart racing. With lantern in hand, Emily ventured deeper into the manor, her steps echoing in the empty corridors. The air was heavy with a scent of antiquity, mingled with something more elusive and almost sweet, haunting fragrance that seemed to linger just beyond her grasp. The walls bore faded tapestries that whispered tales of long-forgotten lives, while dust-covered furniture stood frozen in time, as if waiting for the return of its owners. She ascended a grand staircase, the wood groaning in protest beneath her weight, and found herself in a dimly lit gallery adorned with portraits of stern-faced ancestors. Their eyes followed her, seeming to penetrate her very thoughts, as if they held secrets that could only be shared through their silent gazes. The haunting hour was upon her, and Emily's pulse quickened as the clock struck midnight. It was then that the manor seemed to come alive with an otherworldly energy. Shadows deepened, and faint whispers filled the air, as if the walls themselves were murmuring ancient tales of love, loves, and longing. In the heart of the gallery, a painting caught Emily's eye, an image of a figure wreathed in darkness, its eyes seeming to follow her every move. As Emily gazed at the painting, a shiver ran down her spine, and she could almost feel the presence of the figure within it. The room's temperature dropped, and a gust of wind rustled the curtains, carrying with it a faint melody that seemed to echo from a bygone era. A single candle flickered to life on a nearby table, casting dancing shadows that played upon the walls, forming intricate patterns of forgotten tales. The melody grew louder, now accompanied by distant voices that whispered cryptic phrases in a language she couldn't comprehend. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as the room seemed to shift, its walls melting away to reveal a moonlit forest shrouded in mystery. A figure emerged from the shadows, a woman in a flowing gown, her face veiled by darkness, her eyes reflecting the haunted depths of the night. The woman's voice joined the chorus of whispers, and her hand reached out, beckoning Emily to follow her deeper into the forest's embrace. Emily hesitated, torn between curiosity and an overwhelming sense of unease. The forest seemed to pulse with secrets and untold stories. The woman's eyes held a depth of sorrow that touched Emily's soul, as if the very essence of the forest resonated with the woman's longing. In that moment, the woman's hand slipped from the shadows and dissolved into the moonlit night, leaving Emily with a haunting sense of connection.